Hey everybody, thanks for joining me again. Today is box day. I got my first box from the Community Cooks program today. Real excited about it, so I wanted to open it up with you right here. Um, I already pulled off the top layer of tape, and then I thought, wait a minute, I could be sharing this information because this might be something that you might be interested in. It might be available in your area. It's called the Community Cooks Program, and it's part of a program where they're trying to get more people interested in eating healthy foods and preparing healthy meals because what you put in your body makes a difference in your own personal health and well-being. So I signed up, I was approved for it, and from now through the end of December this year, once a week, I will receive a box that has some produce, some meat, some staples, I believe, and a couple of recipe cards from what I'm told. They also have a Facebook page, which I've already signed up for since I'm connected with the program now. My first time and my first box. Yay. I heard about the program from other people that were in the program last season when they had it. Some people really liked the program because of what it offered to them, and so they were really gung ho about it. And I kept watching week after week after week after week, and their food was being delivered to them. It's not delivered ready made, cooked like you ordered from a fast food restaurant. No, this is about learning how to prepare things for yourself so that you can continue to eat good things in a healthy way. Kind of like when I talked about City of Reconciliation before and how they had the free grocery store and people could come in and get free foods and come in and feel a little dignity about themselves and to be able to provide what they need for themselves, their families, and sometimes even their neighbors. This is like that. This Community Cooks program, let's see what we got in this box today. Like I said, I already ripped off the top label. My first observation, the box size is about the size of a NAPS box, which is NAPS is Nutritional Assistance Programs for Seniors. For people that are 62 or older, you can sign up across America, all across the nation. People can sign up for that program, and it may be available under another name in other countries, but in America, that's what it's called here. Um, and it's a decent sized box, and with the NAPS program, people get juice, they get powdered milk, they get the emergency type storage milk that doesn't have to be refrigerated until you break that seal. They get a couple of jugs of those. They get a couple of boxes of cereal, they get rice, they get beans, all things that can be put up as staples up in the cupboard, saved and prepared as you need. If you are considered a senior citizen in the United States of America, typically the food stamp portion, EBT, electronic um, portion for food that's given on a card, basically, it's usually about $18 a month. Now, think about that a minute. I know some of us can spend $18 in one sitting to go to fast food place anywhere in the nation. So $18 a month. How far is $18 a month gonna stretch for somebody? That's why I talked about the healthy eating program that is a discount card that's given out through various insurance companies, um, which not healthy eating, healthy savings program, excuse me. That's offered out through various insurance companies, um, which gives discounts on healthy foods, produce, different things for you. Every week, there are some changes in the options that are available that you can shop at regular local grocery stores. You can shop at Cub and Walmart and or Target or other places that go along with that food program, whatever it states for the area that you live in. There's a website for Healthy Savings that people can access to be able to see if that would work for them. If you receive medical coverage that's subsidized by the state that you live in, and sometimes some medical coverages that are benefits as a part of employment in different places, they are connected with Healthy Savings and they'll let you know, hey, this is an option for you. I hope you use it. I hope you take advantage of it. For those that are connected to it through their state um, Department of Health and Human Services, those programs typically trickle down about $210 every 3 months into a special savings account for that person to use for food. That goes a lot farther than the $18 a month. I mean, even if you take the $210 and you divide it by 3 months, because you're going to do it like quarterly, then that would be an added $70 a month, which, like I said, can really, really stretch and really help you. And then you still have to look for the savings and the bargains so that you can get extra, and especially if you're trying to put a little bit back so that you have extra for those times of lack. Anyway, let's open this box. I'll continue to talk because I know I tend to do like this, but I want to get this box open. Oh, got this on this little table here. Let me scoot back a little bit so you can see a little bit better. Yay, I'm so excited. This is my first box from them. Woo woo! It comes with a big long welcome letter, front and back. They give you the freshest food, which is awesome because although there are many food shelves and different kind of options that are out in the community, there are some programs that give really, really awesome, great, fresh food. Some, the food may be kind of like looking a little rough because it's on its last leg, and it all depends on the donations that different places get in. Some people are getting donations from Whole Foods and Target and Cub and other things like that because they have to have a steady flow of fresher food coming in. So as they bring in the fresher, they take out the other food and the meat and things and refrigerate it right away. The things that need to be frozen, they take it out, take them, put it in a warehouse, and they freeze that right away so that those places, when it's that food service day, they load it all up on the truck. They have their trained volunteers to help set everything out. People can come through with their grocery bags shopping. It doesn't cost them anything. So you look at the date and it's like, what? That sell by day is blah, blah, blah. That's mighty close. But they don't understand always that some of those things were taken and immediately put into the um, freezer area of particular warehouses so it could be given to other people, and it's free food. It is. Always check out your food. If something smells funny, feels slimy, or whatever, you know what to do. But it can be a really awesome thing to be able to get some fresh stuff that's still in a good place. Shelf stable things, and getting your eggs, and getting the milk, getting your canned goods, or whatever. Anyway, back to the box. That's about other outside programs. But back to the box. I've got a couple of recipes that we're going to be working on later this week. But right now, I just want to check stuff out so I can get this stuff put away. Let's see, what do we have? A couple of fresh onions. And I don't know if you're new. And if you are, thank you for joining me. I hope that you'll like, share, and subscribe. If you've been around a while, you may know that I kind of like root vegetables and the health and nutrition that they provide. I also like root vegetables because they're very easy to dehydrate and store so that it doesn't become a waste. I'm a little bit on the frugal side. I'm a lot on the frugal side, let's be honest. I don't believe in wasting anything. And yes, I do like to cook with fresh foods, but I also like to set a little something back. So if I have two of these, what will I do? more than likely, I will use one fresh, and the other one, I'll get all of this stuff off of it, and I will slice it, dehydrate it, and put it away so that this doesn't go bad while I'm still working with this one. And I know some people aren't really into that. That's okay. But, it's better to be prepared than to be scared. You know what I'm saying? It really is. And if you've been in the stores lately, it's like, hello, you go down the aisle. Some of them have things frontline. You take that first thing off, and there's nothing but darkness behind. Some stores you go into, you can see all the way down to the bottom of the shelves and all the way to the back. Some of them are just plain, have nothing. Which I have some videos out there like that where you can see the thumbnail and it's just nothing on the shelves, including in the pet food area. But anyway, 2 onions. This is yum, yum, yum. So we've got a lot of cilantro, which makes me happy. It tastes really good. I mean, it's good to cook with it, and it's also good to just have like a little basic snack on the weekend. And I can talk more about that later, but I've had some Mediterranean friends who would do something like this with a little bit of feta cheese and maybe a couple of crackers and a couple of walnuts, and we'd have some hot tea, relax, talk, and be totally fulfilled having that as a little brunch, you know. Carrots. It's a root vegetable. Do I like it? Yes, I do. I like to cook with it. I like to stir fry with it. I like to dehydrate it because part of it, if you dehydrate it, that can be used as soup later. But we'll talk more on that later. And I'll show you sometimes my other dehydrated things because I'll dehydrate carrots and some peas, blend it together, dehydrate some onion, cut it down, pack it up. Some of it will just be orange onion. Some of it will be onions with the carrots and the peas and maybe some dehydrated tomatoes and other things and make my own soup base. If you've ever gone in the stores and looked in the spice area on the shelves, you can find those dehydrated vegetables in those cute little containers that are about that big, costing you $5 to $10. I'm just saying. Would you rather pay a couple of dollars, get a lot more out of it, $5 to $10 and have that little bit. And then you're crossing your fingers, hoping that it's going to last you long enough to be able to do what you got to do for yourself, your family, your children, your grandchildren, your neighbors, or whatever your community is. Next. Dun, dun, dun. Artesian romaine. And it's a lot of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 heads of romaine. After I go through pulling all this stuff out, I'll talk about what these recipes are that they've given me. But I'm kind of getting a hint of it based on what I'm pulling out. Tortillas. Getting any ideas? Oh, and I have a big old ice pack to keep things frozen in there. But I was home today anyway. What else do I have? Oh, this is looking good. Seasonings, and I like things a little bit spicy. This is taco seasoning. Yay. Enough to do what I need to do. I have to put my glasses back on so I can read and see what I am pulling. Black beans. Oh, yeah. I do like some black beans, and I've got a recipe for nachos azteca that we can do sometime that is really delicious. And quick, easy, and delicious. What's this? I'm going to put my glasses back on. The stone ground brown mustard. Gluten free. That's good. They're watching out for everybody. Let me get my glasses back on. Because I am having a hard time seeing some of this stuff. Stone ground brown mustard. Yum. I'm really excited now. Vinegar. Oh yeah, vinegar is a keeper. It's a good thing to use in preparing your food. It's also a good thing to use on your CPAP machine, and it's a good thing to use if you have some messy tile and other things going on in your life. That's good. Valuable. Valuable. Olive oil. Oh yes, we works with the olive oil. Even though I also do have an air fryer and the Instapot. Well, actually, it's the multi-pot. It's the knockoff, but it works. It's about the same. But there are some things that I will need the um, olive oil for, especially if it's in anything that ends up having to be done in the wok. Don't need to use a whole lot, just a little, but you can get it done. Get it done. What you have? What is this? Light brown sugar. Yay! That looks yummy. Let's see. Maybe it. Oh, there's something else in here. How did I miss that? Glad I didn't throw what I thought was the ice pack away because there is boneless, skinless chicken thighs in there. I can do quite a bit with these. And then there's an ice gel pack, which is always nice to have, especially if I can put that away, in case I need it for whatever. But yeah, this is quite a bit of stuff. Um, Given the price of chicken nowadays and the price of some of these other items, I'd have to say this is somewhere around 20, somewhere between $20 to $25 worth of food in this package today, which saves me a lot of money, provides food for me, and enough actually where I could share it with family or friends and see how they like the flavor of whatever I have. Very, very exciting. Double yay. 5 thumbs up for me. I'll put that away in just a minute. But let's see what kind of recipes I have. What we're going to be doing this week. Spring salad with chicken and herb vinaigrette. And they give nice big recipe cards, which is awesome because I'm going to put them in one of my recipe binders for sure. And they give directions for creating the vinaigrette. They provide everything I need for that to happen. Um, this one is carrot black bean tacos with pickled onions, which, I've got the vinegar, I've got the oil and stuff. I would be definitely able to pickle the onions with the vinegar. Um, I can see on the back of the recipe card it talks about tips and tricks and other things that you can do to make things a little better. It talks about how the food can be prepared in a way that's just plant based. For those that don't really want to eat the meat, maybe they would give the meat to a neighbor or friend or family member, and they just do the plant based option. I like having the different um, options. So plant based recipe and then the regular recipe. And the thing about the Community Cooks program is also a part of Appetite for Change. So check that out on the internet. And I believe they may have a Facebook page too. And then there's also, they have a grower spotlight giving information. It's called HAFA, HAFA, which is the Hmong American Farmers Association. Really awesome. There is more of a Hmong community around where I live. There's actually the alphabet soup of communities. I mean, this area is so rich with diversity, and I'm really grateful that they give these options for things that I can prepare. So, huge, huge thank you to Appetites for Change and the Community Cooks program for what they're doing, how it's going to be able to not just benefit me, but benefit many people in the community. And if you're not a part of that, hopefully the experience we have this year with these boxes and these meals will give you some ideas, and maybe you can jump on the bandwagon or connect someone that you know that may benefit from this program. I'm going to get this stuff put away right now, and later we can do more with one of these and create one of these meals later today. But thank you for joining me in Cooking for One, formerly Danette's Kitchen. And I hope you're treating yourself well. Treat yourself. Don't cheat yourself. Eat healthy foods. Take care of your body. Recognize that there are changes that happen as we get older. And life does mean change, but some people grow from it and some people just really don't. I hope that you will continue to grow from what you learn. Until next time, I'll see you soon.